It's been 18 years since the last film, so it's 28 years later the sequel we've been waiting for. But before I get into it, my name's Jazim, and if you're a lover of all things film and TV like me, then hit that follow button. There's been a real mix of opinions on this one. Some people hated it, others were disappointed, and then there were those who absolutely loved it. After watching it, I get why it's dividing people, but for me, I really enjoyed it. It's not perfect, but it definitely worked. So the story takes place 28 years after the outbreak of the rage virus. It's been wiped out in Europe, but the UK is still in lockdown. A small community of survivors lives on an island off the coast of Northumberland, connected to the mainland by a heavily guarded causeway. The film follows Spike, a 12-year-old boy living with his sick mum, his dad, and his granddad. When Spike is taken to the mainland for a coming-of-age ritual, hunting an infected, things go south. They run into a group carrying a mutated strain of the virus that's stronger, smarter, and more dangerous. They escape back to the island, but not before Spike sees a bonfire on the mainland. He finds out it was lit by Dr. Kelston, a doctor the community cut off long ago. Determined to save his mum, Spike escapes off the island with her in hope that the doctor can cure her. If you're expecting a straight up horror like the last two films, you might be disappointed. It's not particularly scary and it's not that gory, but what it does have is emotional weight. It's rich, heartfelt, and surprisingly sincere, and that's what makes it stand out. The performances really sell that. Alfie Williams is amazing as Spike, and Jodie Comer and Ralph Fiennes give the film real depth. I especially love the way the film leans into the theme of Memento Mori, Remember Death. It's a powerful thread running throughout the whole story. Visually, it's stunning. I was skeptical when I heard it was shot on an iPhone, but it mostly works. The cinematography and haunting score add real atmosphere. Now, it's not without issues. The first half drags a bit, and compared to the earlier films, the sense of urgency is missing. But maybe that reflects how much the world of the film has changed over time. But my biggest gripe by far is that ending. Danny Boyle, what were you thinking? The final sequence feels like a parody movie. It ties things back to the beginning and sets up the next film, but it's wild, jarring, and kind of undermines everything that came before it. You'll know exactly what I mean when you see it. So, is it the best in the 28 franchise? No. Is it perfect? Definitely not. But it's bold, emotional, and takes real risks. It might not be what people expected, but I generally think over time it could be one of those films that grows in appreciation.